So from Catus Cars to Catus Houses, we're back again, and this is the property I've bought. You might have seen me on TikTok with the first video, but I'm gonna make a little breakdown for you guys. But let's go in and see what's going on. So we've ordered a lot of stuff. We've ordered the bathroom. As you can see, it's the bathtub. This is currently a bit too big. We ordered 1600 for the length, but it's a bit small. We have to take this back. We've got a kitchen in there as well, somewhere. But this is one of the living rooms. And if you didn't notice, we did do the windows and stuff. So the doors, brand new. And if you look at the windows, I wanted to get the grey exterior because you spend a bit more money, but it looks a lot better compared to the other houses on the street. So we've painted most of the house because after plastering, you want to see where the bumps and stuff are so you can sand it down, because we want the paint to be as nice as possible, because the first thing someone sees when they come in is the paint. And if there's bumps and stuff, they aren't going to like it. As you can see, it's being sanded at the moment. I don't know if that's the right word, sanded. I don't know. But we've got the frames. I think we're going to sand it down because the frames are fine, but we are going to get new architrave because it is the part that looks nice. But this, I don't think it needs to be changed because that is real wood. If you get anything else, it's going to be MDF, or it's not going to be as good as the old stuff. So now you've come into the second living room. I don't know if you can see the paint, but it's sparkling. And I don't know whether I like that or not. I might get it to original paint, just normal, because it's a bit 50-50. Either you love it or you don't. But I don't want, it's not for me to keep. It's for whoever wants to come in, look at the paint and the house and think that's a bit of me. So I think I'm just going to stick to normal paint, even though they've already done the sparkling paint, but I think the normal paint will look a lot better. We've got the countertops for the kitchen here, and we've got most of the kitchen here as well. I do need to order a washing machine, the one that's integrated in, but I can go get a washing machine instantly, so it's not an issue. And if you come through to the kitchen, one thing we need to do is figure out what we're doing here, because I think I'm just going to get this plastered, because at the moment it don't look nice. Because we got this plastered, everything there plastered. I need to get this plastered as well. Originally, I wanted to break this down, make it open plan, because it will just create a lot more space in the kitchen. But apparently this connects to the staircase and is very important, apparently. So that's that. I did go to get these marble floors. I think it's called, I don't know what it's called, but it's white with grey, which looks nice because the kitchen is going to be dark grey. It's going to be coming here and here. So I think the kitchen will look nice once it's fitted. We've obviously got a load of wires going around everywhere. Don't want that electrocuting your face, because that won't be good at all. And we've left a space here for the fridge. So the fridge would go here because it's perfect for a double American style fridge freezer. But I'm not going to be putting that in because whoever's going to come, they're going to want their own sort of little fridge, because they come in a lot of different sizes and portions and whatever. But we're not doing that. Extra cost, not happening. So this, we've got one of these switches, which I didn't want, but apparently this is what you need in the toilet. So, but the windows look nice. I was going to get it tiled, but I thought this PVC looks a lot cleaner, so I'm just going to leave it at that. And if you saw me tiling it before, I think I put this tile down, and that was the last of me tiling because it didn't turn out great. So the builder done the rest of it. He's left all the pipes for the toilet. The toilet is meant to go here, and that's the waste pipe. The bathtub comes here, and there's going to be a radiator coming from there to there, which I did buy today, and it was £95, but with Anwari hustling, we got it down to £85. But I told Bossman I need a chicken burger for myself, and I need one for my boy as well. So that's £10. I need £10 off minimum, and that covered the chicken burger meal for the day. And if you look here, they're going to plasterboard this as well, because all they had to do was run a few pipes in there. And as you can see, the roof is new as well, so no leaks whatsoever, hopefully. But yeah, we just got random sockets. Like this is what's going on right now. But it's all good because once the house is finished, it's going to be looking absolutely phenomenal. I think we're going to make this like a little wardrobe. So we're going to put a door here and probably do the same thing here because a lot of people might want to have their hoovers, their spices, whatever kitchen utilities they want, it'll be in there. And this is quite annoying. I need to move this because I have to walk all the way around. But this is the old floor. This just looks like Victorian era vibes or whatever, but I don't think it's tiles because as you can see, I don't want to touch it, but yeah, it's not the best of things. Actually, it's tiles here. This is mosaic tiles. So they decided to cover up mosaic tiles with mosaic style laminate flooring or whatever this is. But if they would have just cleaned this up, made this look nice, there would have been no need for that. But this is the thinking of old people. So we need to remove that thinking out of our life. And as we go up the stairs, we can find ourselves to see a nice, whatever that is called. It's like a glass, brings in the natural light. You have to make sure you get your vitamin D in, and the vitamin D is coming straight from there. And we've got, the best thing about the property is that it had new plumbings and a new boiler it fitted. So that was a huge benefit. We didn't have to pay for a new boiler. We didn't have to pay for plumbers to come do everything, but we had to do all the electrics, so it all got rewired. But the benefit was we didn't have to do the plumbings. And this is another room. This is like a bedroom. It's the smallest out of the three, but considering how small box rooms come, this is quite spacious. You could definitely fit maybe a double bed up to here. But I'm gonna have to cover this up with like a wardrobe because I can't have this out like this in a bedroom. This pipe needs to go inside the wall because this just don't look nice. It needs to be it needs to be dug out. So like dug out like that and put inside the wall. And that is access to the loft. And as you can see, the garden is long. I don't know why they decided to make such long gardens because the roads, the garden is very narrow and the roads in Birmingham are too tight. If they cut that a bit shorter, the roads would be a lot better. But we're not the Birmingham Council and they don't like to think properly because they've even gone bankrupt. So I don't know what they're doing. This is the hallway and currently they are doing the electrics. So they've got wires and everywhere. And if you go to the loft with a ladder that's very unstable, bomboclat. It is not looking good up here at all. They got signs saying watch where you're stepping because you might fall through the roof. There's bare insulation. I just don't want to be up there. So we're going to be making our way back down. And we come to, I think this is the master bedroom because it is the biggest one in the house. And as you can see, this is where they're putting the spotlights and it's not finished yet, but they're the holes for it, which is making now. And this room I think is quite nice. I did want to get the chimneys removed, but it costed quite a bit. I think it was like £3 to get all four. It was 2 chimneys, but it was in 4 rooms. And to get that out was like £3, but you have to save where you can. And this ain't gonna make much, I don't think it'll make much of a difference when it comes to selling the property. So we're gonna keep those in. And I think you can see it better here, the sparkling effect. Now, I don't know if the sparkling is nice, but who knows? I'm definitely going with plain paint because I don't want to risk it. If someone comes in and don't like the sparkling paint, they just won't buy the whole house. Can't afford to do that. We're going to be getting new skirting boards everywhere. And as you can see, the plastering ain't the best. So these people will not be getting used again, but it is fixable with sanding and filler. It's not atrocious, but it's not the best. And when you're with from Catis cars to Catis houses and Worry, we can only be, look, get that and Worry in. You can only be dealing with the best, and we're not dealing with the people who do quick job. We want quality work at cheap prices. You need to make sure that it's quality work at cheap prices. Obviously we've got the drill. I know exactly what to do with this. I mean, just drill a hole in the wall. Now this is the third room of the house, and this one is quite considerably bigger than that room, but it's smaller than that room. Removing the chimney would have been very nice. It would have been a much bigger room, but I still think that it's quite a nice room. You can make it into like wardrobes, this side and that side. And as you can see, new windows. And I just think new windows look amazing, especially with the PVC all around. I don't see it in many houses, but the PVC all around looks amazing. And as you can see, the garden from another point of view, it's just too long. It's very long. To do the stairwell, I want to make it glass here. Probably keep this because I think just having glass on a stairwell makes it look premium, and it does make a big difference because it just makes the whole area here stand out, especially when there's carpet running everywhere, because that's what we are going to do. We're going to have carpet on the upstairs and laminate downstairs. At first I was thinking of knocking this one off and just having some and making this glass as well, but I couldn't do that, so we're gonna keep this glass as well. And we're back downstairs. So that's the end of this video. You've had a tour around the whole house, and I'm sure you want to see a lot more, and we are going to get more content out there. Just let me know what you want to see, because this is my first property. I don't even know what to film, but I'm happy to share it with you guys. Let me know in the comments what you want to see. And if you want to see the process on how I've bought this property, was it through auction, estate agent, how it worked with the solicitors, and all the legal process, let me know in the comments if you do want to see that, because I will get it done. And make sure to like, comment and follow to see more videos like this. Take care.